You guys responded like I asked if you want a cup of coffee, for goodness sakes. How would you like to meet the 2022 Hall of Fame class? What do you say? There we go. There we go. All right. Our first inductee tonight. He started out in the defensive line, but would move over to the offense prior to his sophomore season. It was a wise move, as he would earn first-team All-Big 8 and honorable mention All-America honors as a senior in 1992. In aerospace engineering major, he graduated with a 3.941 grade point average. Jim Hansen, I want to know what professor here gave you a B+ at any point in your college career. My goodness. Jim was a 3-time academic All-American and a 2-time CFA Scholar Athlete, and the 1992 recipient of the William V. Campbell Award, which is considered the academic Heisman. Oh, but wait, it doesn't end there from an academic standpoint. He earned a Rhodes Scholarship, the 5th CU football player to do so, and Jim would earn his doctorate at Oxford. He returned to the States, where he'd become a professor at MIT, is now employed by the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory, where he leads several projects. He has truly done the University of Colorado proud in his post-collegiate endeavors. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome now a Hall of Famer, Jim Hansen. Jim, good to see you. Congratulations. Yes, sir.
Thank you for that kind introduction. Oop. Which one of these am I using? This one here? I'll take this. Thank you. So, people who help us in our lives and influence us, we carry those people with us for the rest of our lives. And sometimes, you know the people who have been important to you, and you can appreciate them and thank them. And sometimes you don't realize the impact that they've had ever, or perhaps only in retrospect. And similarly, I think sometimes people who have helped you understand the impact that they have had. And other times they may have absolutely no idea of that impact. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity to thank the people out there that I've been able to bring in as guests and tell them how important they have been to me and the things that I've been able to achieve. So I'll start with my father, John, the original hero. He's been with me the whole way. And I still remember, the first one of these types of awards that I got, I think I was like 10 or 11, for the Highline Youth Recreation Association Hyrule Green basketball team. And I was as uncomfortable with it then as I am now with this award. And the advice my father gave me on the drive over, and I'm using that advice tonight, so thank you, Dad. My wife, Julie, who's sitting here, far more impressive and successful than I am, as far as I'm concerned. She's a constant source of inspiration, a constant source of support. She's, Batman to my Robin, to be sure, or Word Girl to my Captain Huggy Face, I think is probably more accurate. My daughter, Katie, she's a sophomore at Utah. She inspires me by the way she's figuring out who she is and what she's going to be, and it's fabulous to watch. And my son, Jack, at Oregon State. So we've got in our family, that's a quarter of the Pac-12 covered. So I'll be a third of the Pac-10 here in a couple of years. See, my college parents, Dave Clough and Steve Chapra, you're the primary reasons I came to see you, aside from the fabulous recruiting coordinator we had at the time. But you all, Dave and Steve, they're the reason I'm here. They supported me, they challenged me. They were instrumental in helping me learn about the Rhodes Scholarship and be successful in the application. And you all, you're my friends, and you continue to inspire and mentor me, so thank you. Brian Argro. So Brian showed up as a young professor of aerospace engineering when I think I was doing my master's, or it could be my senior year. And Brian, what you taught me, I won't bother you with the details, but the excitement of being able to take basic mathematics and basic mathematical theory and apply that to science and engineering problems. And that's been the model of the way that I've done science ever since. Leland Giovinelli. So Leland, she a recently retired instructor, congratulations, in the HERPS program for Engineering, Ethics, and Society. And she provided me with readings and habits of mind that helped me get the roads and were instrumental in my interviews. And she still provides me readings, so thank you. And that's where I met my wife, in that class. Jay Alowski, Pasta Jay. Jay, I remember the first time you did training table and how excited you were and how fired up you were to be around the football team. And that excitement taught me to never take things for granted, take this situation for granted. Thank you. Joe Romig, the Joe Romig, thank you for bringing me into your life and mentoring me and helping me. And I love the conversations we had about life in Oxford and science in physics. Steve Hatch, who has already been introduced, thank you. Your generosity as part of the National Football Foundation, an organization that everybody should look up, does fabulous things for the game, and hosts a summit that, for me, fills my tank for the rest of the year. Okay, finally and most importantly, Clint Moles, Jason Perkins, Scott Starr, Roger Yago, Jack Keys. So these are my football brothers. And maybe not people that you all remember. I mean, Clint had this weird cult following. I never really understood that. And Jason played next to me for a while there. But, you know, I think it's the way, you know, the way they approach the game that's always been an inspiration to me, where it's more about the relationships and your teammates. It's about being part of something that's bigger than yourself. That's what college football is about, or should be about. That's what athletics is about. And that's what life's about. So thank you, gentlemen. I love you. I can't repay what you've given me, but I can try to be an inspiration for others so that they can carry that forward with them. Thank you very much.